folks, welcome back to the another edition of Special Edition. Just few days back, CodeTutor reached another important milestone. That is, I just crossed 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for the kind of support and the encouragement, feedback, suggestions that you guys have given me, which has helped me to actually make the content more relevant and useful for you folks. 10,000 is not a very big number in terms of YouTube, but it would be wrong not to celebrate this. So thanks for that. Of course, other than that, I also wanted to update you on what is that we are doing on CodeTutor and what will be the plan in terms of the kind of content that you can expect going forward on CodeTutor. So right now on CodeTutor, there are more than 207 videos and containing different aspects of coding, programming, tutorials, discussions, frequently asked questions, technical insights, which basically cater to different kind of content, but still related to technical discussion about the mobility. Getting started with Android itself contains around 127 videos, and it will be actually growing as I add more and more videos related to Android application development using Java. So in the last few months, I completed Swift tutorials. There are around, I think, 34 videos. If you go through those 34 videos, you should basically understand Swift fundamentals that you need to know to get started with iOS development. And then I completed the discussion of web services, basically how to integrate REST APIs in Android application. And after that, I started Android architecture series. And as a part of that, I just completed Android MVC. And then as a part of the regular Android tutorials, I took upon the discussion of notifications. And as a part of notification, we went through the push notification and a little bit of Firebase messaging service. So that was also quite big series. Now the question is, what is the plan going ahead? Well, one thing is sure that after having completed MVC as a part of Android app architecture series, I will have to take up some of the other architectures that come under a model view design pattern. So you will see that in the next upcoming weeks, I will start talking about MVP, MVVM, and then going forward, even talk about Uncle Bob's clean code architecture. So that will continue to happen. And other than that, another major important thing that I want to cover is Kotlin. If you follow CodeTutor, few days back, I had put a poll on the community tab asking that what is your idea about me doing Kotlin based Android tutorials on CodeTutor. I think that pretty much gave me a very good idea in terms of what kind of expectation you guys have. So my idea is to at least get started with the very basic fundamentals of Kotlin as a programming language, and once I cover some major ground, then I will be starting Kotlin based Android application development, and you can pretty much expect something soon on this topic. So get used to the idea of Kotlin based tutorials for Android application development on CodeTutor. But what happens to Java based Android tutorials that are already happening? Nothing will change. That will continue to happen. Only the difference is in Java based Android tutorials, we have covered much ground. So the concepts that I would be covering in Java based Android tutorials would be much more advanced than what you would see in Kotlin based Android tutorials, because I will be beginning once again from the very scratch, because I can't assume that the audience is already familiar with Android application development using Java and now just want to see slight differences that Kotlin will introduce. So for people who want to understand some of the advanced Android topics using Java, they can continue to look forward to that. And also then who want to learn Kotlin based Android development from scratch, they can also look forward to that. So that's the whole idea behind how I want to basically structure upcoming videos as far as Android application development is concerned, vis-a-vis Java or Kotlin. And then I have some non-tutorial based content. I used to do these frequently asked questions. It's up to you guys. You can ask the questions. You can ask me questions on the Twitter handle, and I will just basically collect all those questions and answer to those questions as a part of Ask CodeTutor series. And then I used to have technical insights and tools and techniques series, I would like to add a little bit more content in those series as well. And since iOS is another major important of mobile application development, and since I have already covered Swift coding tutorials, it is only natural that sometime in future I will take up iOS development, that is basically mobile application development for iPhones and iPads. So I am hopeful that sometime in this year I should at least get started with iPhone development series as well. So yeah, that's it in terms of what I basically want to do going forward on CodeTutor. And once again, I want to thank you guys for your suggestions, and please ask questions in the comment section if you have any doubts. I typically get a lot of questions for my Android tutorials, but I rarely got any questions for Swift. Going forward, I will be doing Kotlin series, and I actually expect some kind of a feedback and questions in the comment section, because that will basically help me to customize my content. If I have missed out something, your question might pop something and it may actually trigger something. I recently did that poll on Kotlin, and it's actually you guys pretty much told me that yes, we want Kotlin, and here we go. We are going to have a Kotlin tutorial series on CodeTutor. So your feedback is very, very important, and if you have got any questions, technical questions, please ask them. I will try to answer them as quickly as possible, and if it merits a complete video, I will definitely try to make it possible. If you liked any video and felt that it helped you learn something, feel free to share that with your friends and peers. It actually might help them, and it will also help spread the word about the channel, and get excited for some of the interesting upcoming videos on CodeTutor. As usual, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Take care. Bye.